Looking at the Great Flinders Netball Association now on the Flow Friday Sports Show, and our correspondent for this association, Alex Stratford, is on the line with me right now. Good afternoon, Alex. How are you?
Good, thank you, Dan.
Good, great to have you back on this week. And it was a big win for you and your teammates on the weekend, 60-16 over Air United.
Yes, it was a big win. Another physical game against Air United, I hear. Unfortunately, I was away in Adelaide. But, very interesting scoreline. It was bigger than I predicted, actually. I thought it might have been a very close game. Lani Koch, she's a young gun. She made her debut for Tumby. She plays Colts in the morning, football. She comes over and plays D grade at midday in the under-16 netball. And then she, debuted her first game of A-grade netball for Tumby. So she's an absolute legend of the game. She's a very fit sports person. She's a name to watch. I reckon she'll come up in the AFLW in a couple of years. She actually received the Anzac Junior Medal, and Airlie Grant for Tumby Bay received the Senior Medal for the Anzac.
All right, big win by Tumby Bay. So they're sharing top spot on the ladder with Elliston Districts, who also had a nice win, 44-35 over United Yalana.
Yes, Elliston did have quite a dominant game against Yalana. I think Yalana again just had another slow start out of the gates and took a bit to sort of keep up. But once they did, they were up and running, and they seemed to be able to peg the scoreline back towards the end of the last quarter. So I think if they, get the jump a bit early, get used to working with each other and a bit more confident in, each other's abilities, I think they'll be coming up in the next couple of weeks. It's just, the slow starts that's really disappointing them at the moment, I think. Charlie Manane for Elliston, she received the Anzac medal on Saturday. She's very strong in that mid-court. She can kick off any balls, take intercepts everywhere, and she's very dominant with feeding to the goalies.
All right, we'll keep an eye on United Yalana. We'll see if they can snag their first win for the season over the next couple of weeks. The Ramblers will also be searching for their first win. They came very, very close on the weekend, going down to Cummins Kapinnie, 45-44. Looks like this one was a bit of a thriller.
Yes, what an absolute thrill it would have been. I would have loved to be a spectator for that game, especially being the local town competition in Cummins. It would have been absolutely unreal to watch. Kira Simmons for Ramblers actually received the Anzac medal, so that's very awesome to see. Usually it's given to a player from the winning team. I guess in a close game like that, you never know who it's going to go to. So, well done to Kira on receiving that medal.
Yes, well done indeed. Must have been a sensational performance to win it from the losing team, but obviously an extremely close game there. And yes, it was a mixed bag of margins in round 2. But let's look ahead to round 3. Some interesting matchups this weekend. We'll start with your game, Tumby Bay, taking on the Ramblers, who will be very keen to get their first win of the year playing at Cummins Complex.
Yes, I think Ramblers will well and truly come out absolutely firing after last week's game. I think they're still on the hunt for the win, like you've mentioned. Tumby will have our full side, so I'll be back in if I fight for a position, I think, after last week. We have heard some, rumours about Chloe Du Bois having a possible injury, so we're not quite sure whether she'll be playing for Ramblers. She will be the only out that we know of. But I'm predicting a tough tussle in a physical game.
And Lock are coming in off of the bye. Elliston District's on the bye this week, but Lock fresh off the bye, hosting Cummins Kapinnie.
Yeah, so Lock will come in after 2 weeks off. Obviously, we didn't play the week before either, so they'll be well and truly ready and raring, I think. Cougars will have their full team. Lock will have Keely Mason and Natasha Stacey back for their first game for Lock. Unfortunately, it's seeding time now, so Whitney Wright, she'll be out until they get all the seed into the ground. So we're hoping for a bit of rain for those guys up that way. And, unfortunately, she'll be missing a couple of consecutive games now that once they've got the seeding started.
We'll certainly be hoping for rain. And yes, a common theme in country sport when players have to go missing for extended periods because, of course, work on the farm comes first. But yes, we'll be hoping for rain. And in our last game of the weekend, it's Ayr United hosting United Yalana.
Yes, so Ayr United have some exciting in. So Melinda Baldacera is back for her first game this season. She will definitely be a big name in for the Ayr United A-grade team. She will be a definite leader. She's very confident on the court and will provide great direction for those young ones that they've got coming in. Eden Telfer will be away, so I think she'll head down the back lines and with Tammy Lucina and be an absolute powerhouse down there. Those two will pick the ball out everywhere that it's thrown. I think they'll make it really hard for your Rebecca Novikov, who will have a quick drive in there. India Van Dorn, she's also back for United after being away last week. And, yeah, I just predict a really close tussle with good matchups up and down the court. Yalana will still be trying to, peg their first win. So it'll be very tight between United and Yalana this weekend.
Should be a cracking game. Should be a cracking round. Alex, thank you very much for previewing it all for us. Good luck to you this weekend. Hopefully you're able to squeeze your way back into the team, going along very nicely at the moment. But, yes, good luck to you. Good luck to everyone else involved as well. And I'll catch up with you next week.
No worries. Thank you very much.